Alright, we got Adios the Speedemaster here. And let's start leveling this guy here. So let's go to the Crucible first and get gear and all the leveling stuff there. Let's get some potions here. And then also for early leveling, we're gonna take a look at my item assistant here again. I know some new people think that this is like, I don't know, that I'm like cheating items here. No, I'm not cheating items. All the items that I have in this program were found in a legit way. And yeah, okay. I have to like open my stash once and close it again to like be able to access stuff, right? Oh yeah, I just have to clean up the stash here first. Put all the Morganath items over here into the Grim Dawn item assistant here. And then we're gonna look for the Lokar's set. Lokar's boots, Lokar's coat with an emerald, Lokar's gaze with an emerald, and Lokar's mantle. There we go. And then we also go with all the mandates here, right? We're gonna go with comments this time though, because of augments. Because I might need some comments augments actually. Everything else as well. Then we also take a merit here. We take some experience potions. Let's take like 8 of them, and then we also take this level 14 relic here, I mean metal, and then we also take some rings that are usable at level 10, right? These two, the Linus's rings. We want these, maybe. I believe that's it, right? Maybe the spout. Now we can go back to the stash for these items, right? Yeah, that's it, right? Also, I'm gonna try to level with Phantasmal Blades, right? It's gonna be interesting. I have not done that yet. So, yeah, we could also get some scrap, maybe. Here we go. The crossbow? Yeah, maybe, yeah. Once I'm in Old Arkovia, I'm gonna try to get a crossbow there. Yeah, I'm also gonna try the Sandstone relic, the Rude relic, once I'm like level 94. Maybe I need Serenity instead, but we'll see. Still drop. So I'm gonna activate the merit here, and now we're able to port over here, for example. There's a crossbow that drops from like the ghosts, like in Act 2. That one's pretty nice for Phantasmal Blades. I have no idea like how much energy I need though. Like maybe I'm not able to like sustain Phantasmal Blades spam, right? Oh yeah, Blaze Sword is also a guaranteed weapon for Shipbreaker, that's true. It works nicely as well. Just get minus 50% energy cost. My build at least has like 10% energy cost reduction in the endgame, but I don't know. I mean, Blademaster doesn't really have much energy, right? So might be close. Does the crossbow have any energy regen? Or like energy cost reduction, I'm not sure. Let's grab this node as well as the node like over here. Insight. I mean, yeah, that would be a nice prefix, suffix thing to get, right? That is true. Oh, that's nice. And maybe we get lucky. Let's get the recipe here. And then also we port over to Fort Icon and got like 2 or 3 nodes here. I think that's it, right? And lucky. Let's hope so. Yeah, I think that is enough, right? Alright, level 15, so we can use this relic now. We can zoom around with Vanish. We also got some rings here. And wait, actually, that's gonna be full conning, right? Like almost full conning. Maybe some physique. I think 2 points physique, right? And then we do full conning. Nightblade. What the hell? Don't attack me. Do we need those as well? Not really, right? So I'm not quite sure if I can spam this yet. I will try to not spam. I will try not non-spamming first, and then... So let's just port over here. Right? The books, or whatever you want to call them, the lore notes always give you the same amount of experience no matter where you use them. Doesn't matter. Alright, you just got one shot. Seems good. What the? I wanna go down here, not up there. Please. We're gonna not use white items obviously. Oh, I forgot the relic, right? Ah, yeah. Oh well. Actually, I want like an offhand and white mire, right? There is one offhand that can help me with energy regen already here. Carver's Conjuring Bone, this is a 100% drop always at this space. Also these guys maybe giving some nice items as well. Not really, right. +2 Night's Chill, hell yeah. And then we got the energy regen thing here. Seems good. Let's get Callback and Theoden at level 1 for a P lower node XP. What the? I mean, go ahead if you would like to. Try that. I'm not gonna do it though. Also, when it comes to devotions, what do we want to go for? I think we go for just Assassin's Blade first, right? What would I say is the best class to use Dark Moon set on? Currently it's anything with Shaman, but also Kabbalas is like the second best use for it, I would say. So, yeah, like the Wendigo Totem part is really OP and the rest is also really strong. Caribay, hey, how are you? You're already leaving? What? Chess? Why chess? Don't you wanna like say hello first? Like hello? Yo, Teufel, how are you? Welcome, welcome. But I mean, yeah, you can play around Ravenous Earth with Darkbone or around the Wendigo Totem. Those are like the two strongest applications for Darkbone. Or just use both and play Ritualist, right? After 2 hours of stash management, not like this. You don't throw epics or legendaries? Damn. I mean... you will start throwing or blowing up them after some time, I can guarantee you that. Sounds really nice. Alright, next. Burbage, the village, right? By the way, do you already have a Grim Dawn item assistant or something like that? Or do you still use mules? Grim Dawn item assistant or something like that, like a stash management program, basically. We don't need Darlet, right? Doesn't give any experience anyway on normal. Alright. Out of energy. I'm like out of energy without even spamming Phantasmal Blades right now. I don't think using spam Phantasmal Blades is feasible right now. Maybe I would have to like get out of the first thing here. This one seems to like require lots of energy on the shot. Or ectoplasms. That is one way, yeah. death marked. Oh, jump.
I need some.
Alright. I'll keep an eye out, or maybe not. Yeah, mules are so not like this, like, I don't know. I did play around with mules for like maybe 100 or 200 hours. That's okay, but at some point it's just... Once you start having like 10 or more mules, just use item assistant. And like once you use item assistant, you will never go back to mules ever again. To instash, and I saw that I have a recipe for the mythical hat as well. I mean, you can just craft 5 or... oh, like... I mean, you have 2 items already, right? And then you just craft 3 helmets. And then you can transmute 2 of those helmets to like the missing pieces. Boom, you basically... like, once you have the helm recipe, you basically got the full set anyway. Like, you just need to craft enough helmets and then, like, transmute the worst ones to, like, the other pieces of the set. That's what like the transmutation feature is for, right? It's exactly for people like you who have like the hat recipe but don't have all the pieces. So yeah, devotions, we're gonna go for this thing here, right? Hello? Why can't I assign this? There we go. I have Forgotten Gods. I mean, yeah, I mean, if he has Forgotten Gods, then you can do it, yeah. If you don't have Forgotten Gods, then you cannot do it. Like, the transmutation feature is exclusive to Forgotten Gods. That is true. Don't sell this, by the way. Don't sell it. Never do it. Oh yeah, I have my relic now, right? Now I can... I will have more energy now. It's gonna be okay. Okay. More energy, mana fusion.
Well met.
Yo, Mr. Chinese guy, whose name I'm unfortunately not able to pronounce. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Should we use these? Yeah, they're way better than this. Ectoplasm? Maybe? Why not? Also better boots, but the first pair of boots I have are for level 40, no 20. Here we go, Mist Workhorse. Let's... Oh yeah, iron bar stashes, yeah. Okay, so these ghosts here, right? We wanna kill them. Haunted nobles. Because those have the crossbow that I need for Phantasmal Blades. Hopefully we're gonna get one of those noble elites here. Oh, there's one trash mob, but didn't drop it. Unlucky. Can't kill a ghost though. They're mean. Yo, Zyger, how are you? I just wanna obtain a pet. I just started playing not too long ago. There are several classes that just have pets as like skills. Like they can summon pets with skills. And there are also items that can spawn pets on attack or just by like clicking a button as well. Just like this offhand I have right now, right? This one has a Reckless Guardian that it will spawn 5% of the time. Other devotions, I also want the ghoul, right? So let's take the ghoul. Hey, Circle of Life, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna cut this guy, right? Give me your weapon. No? Never. Can we actually give him the text here on normal? Yeah, perfect. Okay, we are level 20, so we can use these gloves. Though, not yet. Online. But we can... I need for more physique for that. And I can use these though. That's okay. Also these have better resistances, right? Pierce poison wit instead of elemental. Yes, please. Alright, next shrine over here. Alright. Bon appetit. Or, I mean, guten appetit, obviously. I'm German. Yeah, I'm. You can probably tell by my accent. And my bad English. That's good. Lol. Welcome, welcome, Mr. German. Let's get the ghoul here. We skip Order Kovia. No, we don't, right? Because... Yeah, no, we don't skip it. I should have... Yeah, let's take the quest here, actually. Because this quest... kinda... Like, we can do those quests while searching for a crossbow, right? That's fine. It's not gonna take too much time here. Too much additional time, at least. Alright. Shitstorm ausgelöst. Monkas. Where do I farm brain matter? Yeah, you can kill Warden Creek, for example. Or you can also transmute your Blood of Chthon or Ancient Hearts into brain matter at the Secret Smith in the Necropolis. Like, he's somewhere here. There's like a smith, and he can transmute like those purple mats into each other. Right? Like, he can transmute like hearts into blood and blood into brains or something like that. So if you have like a high amount of blood or hearts, and you can go there and just transmute some brains. Big brain. Get some big brains from the Acropolis Smith. Maybe the brains also have crafting bonuses though. Yo, Drangity, how are you? And Hatched is here as well. And a tired beginner as well. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. So we gotta kill this guy, right? Because of the quest. Make the skeletons bleed, I mean, that's not really logical. The next boss we're gonna fight should have like almost a 100% chance to drop a crossbow, right? I don't know about 100%, but at least very, very high, right? So hopefully we will get a crossbow there. Can I finally use this? Thank you. Energy doesn't seem too bad now, right? With the ectoplasm. I can probably switch over to spam Phantasmal Blades really soon here. After the kill this Ravenna core. Like depending on how energy regen will be with the crossbow though. Wait, she didn't drop a crossbow? Are you fucking kidding me? Never lucky. I thought she has like a guaranteed crossbow drop. Holy shit, this is annoying. Okay. 25% only? What? That's so bad, like why would they make it this bad for a boss like that? I don't even know. Oh yeah, you could also dismantle some stuff, but I mean, you're a hoarder, right? So you're not gonna dismantle stuff. Not anytime soon, at least. Never crossbow. Yeah, that's true. I'm using a spectral bludgeon for my warlock. And yeah, like the best one I got so far is like a superior of spell weaving, and spell weaving at least hit cold damage. But yeah, it could be so much better, right? But the thing just doesn't drop at all. They should increase the drop rate of those, like, I don't know. Or at least give, like, the bosses that have them in their hand, like, a 100% drop chance for them, so that you can at least, like, farm that one boss over and over again. Just like the Ravenna core boss for a crossbow, that guy should just have, like, or that girl should just have, like, a 100% drop rate, right? Seems pretty good, yeah. Definitely better. What are our other actives gonna be? Uzad? Uzad and Aziraka, right? I think we take Uzad like later on. Just go for Aziraka. So we take like a Neil, for example, or Sailor's Guide. Probably Eel, actually. Because like the rings and the low-core set gives me like insane amount of elemental resistance anyways. Still no crossbow? No. Never crossbow. Never ever crossbow. Alright, let's try this out, right? Casting speed is garbage, though. The thing is also this converts Pierce to Vitality, right? I don't really want that. I don't think I want that. EO, dance game. It is pretty good. I like EO. Cold Aether Lightning instead of Elemental Pierce. Okay. Oh, maybe not. Pierce starting. I mean, anything that has Pierce is always potentially good, right? Wit and slow, no. Pierce. Wit and slow, elemental. No, not better than what I have, right? Aether Chaos. Not too bad. Garbage. Oh, that's this inside? No, it's not inside. Casting speed, that's chill. Reduces damage though. That's interesting. CDR. I have no spirit whatsoever though. Also, this one is chaos resistance and fire resistance. Maybe I'll just use this. Not really, right? No. What is this? Chaos Pierce instead of Pierce Poison Wit. It is more Pierce, right? And Wit can be fixed with ring augments anyway. And acid as well. With like a belt augment.
Good, you're back. Follow the road north.
What now? This one is only elemental and normal, right? That's pretty bad in normal. And elite is relic, like this amulet is really good in elite, but in normal it's pretty bad. So we're gonna use another Leovinus' ring, right? Instead of this one. Put this one over here as well. Then use a soul shard on this one. Use anti-venom salve over here. And actually also here, because we don't have like... The other local set is on my... whatever he's called again. Yeah, we want a 6 watch on this thing, right? What do we want here? Like purified salt and mute silver, right? Oh, we don't have a smith. Wait, what? Let's get the smith real quick. I don't really need it usually in normal, but in this case I might need it actually.
Oh, hello.
I mean, what am I doing? I can just get the smith over here, right? No, this is bad. At least I was like high enough level already to not die instantly here. Would have been a stupid rip here. Oh yeah, also I forgot to change around Phantasmal Blades again. A Searing Arcane Weaver of Conflagration plus 8 Fire Strike, what the hell? It's crazy. So we need a Silk Swatch, right? And then a mute silver. Go, we got like this and that over here. What about the amulet now? Probably this one is garbage actually. No, it's not pretty good. It's pretty good actually. Let's use this one instead. Let's get the next shrine here, and Deadman's Gulch. Yo, good afternoon, Inner Blue. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm still spamming those around. Isn't there like any other weapon I can use for Phantasmal Blades as well, except for the crossbow? This doesn't deal any damage, right? Because I'm not spec'd into Vitality right now. Just stack elemental dot. What? What?
Greetings. Safe journey. Stay strong. What troubles you? Farewell.
Maybe. Yo, Immortal, welcome to the stream as well. I should really use this like Ring of Steel, I guess. For AoE. Iron Arbalest Bestial Rage. That's bad, right? That's like pet stats. Where the fuck is that entry here? Hello? It's probably like here or over here. Yeah, this thing can like cost you quite some time. Might not be worth it to go for this shrine sometimes. Superior for Alacrity, that's pretty good, right? Oh, that Demetrian thing. Wait, what? Money? Am I blind? Doing good, I just cannot... Oh, okay, there it is. Yo, Redon, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. Hungover. Seems okay. But you're hungover on a Tuesday, what the? Monday party? Monday? A new custom. I'm trying to allocate your devotions for the build you're using, but seems impossible. Any chance to show how you managed to put those devotion points? Yeah, can. Can show you that here. So I guess you mean for the current Blademaster, right? Let's not ignore this. And we undo it. Okay, so once you have like all these, right? Matter in which we do this, right? Note that you can always refund. You can take out these nodes later. The ghoul stuff, combine it to whatever. Azraka needs more purple. We're gonna go for throne, right? Okay, what's missing? Oh yeah, the scales of Ukama, right? Take this yellow point here, then we take the scales. Put those two whatever passive we have, retake the point here. And yeah, we got 4 points left, which we use for Uzad. There you go. Finished, right? That's how you do it. Yeah, you're welcome. Like, if you have some trouble doing some devotion sometimes, try to always take the tier 3 devotion last, or try to like take the devotions that are not completed last as well. In this case, like Uzad or Ghoul, right? But those will not grant you any affinity when they're not finished. And also tier 3 devotions don't give you any affinity. Alright, Mogara, as you guys know, can sometimes be a little bit monkas. let's clear out these guys first here. That's not too bad, we have like 80% fizz rest, I mean pierce rest, right? And then it's not too bad. Oh, these are pretty nice. I don't have the reduction to enemy damage though. Like this doesn't have the reduction to enemy damage that this weapon has though. I don't know, this prefix of the abyss, like suffix, right? It's of the abyss. That also reduces enemy damage and resistances. That's pretty strong, I would say, especially like early on when you don't have any other skill that does the same. It's very strong. Alright, me and finding the Suntrance Omega Rogue. The fuck is it this time? Why am I always losing to this? Fake title? What do you mean fake title? This is Phantasmal Blades. What are you talking? What are you saying? Is that in the beginning? Wait, is it? Are you sure? It's over here. Wait, I didn't see it there. I don't think it's here. What a... Debated. Yeah, Veteran doesn't provide anything for devotion hunting. Like, I'm not doing this for experience, I'm not doing this for gear, I'm just doing it for, like, devotion hunting. Just wanna have, like, 25 to 30 devotions from normal, so that I can level them faster. Like, the leveling difficulty for me is gonna be elite. Like, after I got, like, 25 to 30 devotions and normal, I'm just gonna go to elite and level there. Just Matt, hello, welcome to the stream. Coming back to the game for a fresh start and play Forgotten with a friend. An idea for duo comp? I mean, whatever synergizes well, right? Elemental damage, for example, is pretty nice. You can, like, what I really like is having either, or like have an Inquisitor and an Occultist in your party, because that way you can like fix your Poison, Aether and Chaos Rest in a nice way. So you could do like, either one guy plays like both of those and it's just like a support, or like one of you is Inquisitor, one of you is Occultist, and then you combine those with like, I don't know, Soldier for example, maybe one guy is a Soldier. It's also really nice and easy to gear. For elemental damage though, you're probably better off, like maybe one guy goes for Vindicator, right? Like Shaman and Inquisitor. Vindicators are a pretty nice class. And the other guy can go for, say... I don't know, like a Warlock maybe? Warlock's pretty nice for elemental damage as well. Like Arcanist and Occultist. I think Warlock and Vindicator is pretty solid for like a two-man party. I would not recommend like Warlock if you're playing like solo as a like solo self-hunt class, but for Like 2-man leveling, I think it's fine. Maybe I should use Blade Trap actually. For leveling. It's pretty nice for leveling actually. It's kinda like OFF, but... Yeah, Witchblade or Vindicator. The thing with Witchblade and Vindicator is that Witchblade is not really good for elemental damage, right? But he's still a really nice, like, tanky class. Oh, you can do Sentinel, right? Yeah, Sentinel is also pretty nice. If you go like Oathkeeper and Doctor Test, and then you can also do like Fire Sentinel, Lightning Vindicator, and you have like lots of, well, elemental resistance reduction overlap. It's pretty nice. Grim Eternus is still being the add-on. I'm actually not using it right now. You don't need it anymore to like auto pick up components. You also don't need it anymore for like HP bars, as you can see. Like HP bars and component auto pickup got implemented into the base game now. Auto loot materials here. So if you were only using Grim Eternus for just that, then you don't need it anymore. But if you want like the DPS meter, for example, that's still pretty nice, and that's not in the base game yet, so, or like in the game yet. If you want that, then you should still use Grim Eternals. So you don't have to use it anymore. Like it's not as much as it's not a must-have anymore, I would say, but it's still pretty nice to have. But yeah, I'm not using it right now. I'm not using anything besides Grim Dawn Item Assistant right now, which you also don't need, really, unless you have like lots of gear and wanna stash everything. Third hub. Okay. Oh wait, it's out? Pogchamp. New emote. Thanks so much, Circle Man. Blooms out for Circle and Redden. Very much appreciated, man. $53 gifts, holy shit, you're crazy. Already, damn. You're like my, I don't know, my sponsor basically. Oh yeah, this emote was made by Red and Furious, by the way. So I got the sponsor, Circle of Life and chat, and also emote creator Red and Furious. Thank you so much, guys. Send out stream. Dude, sellout stream would be like, you know what Twitch Prime does? Stuff like that, you know. Oh yeah, we should check out the faction belts, right? Because faction belts now have +1 all skills for specific god series. So we should probably check out like which one we want for Nightblade and Elite. At least once we're like finished here. Sponsoring is basically selling out. So what do you want me to do? Like, should I ban Circle of Life or what? Like, what is your suggestion? What? Is it just nothing? Well, yeah, as always. Wait, what do I even want? I don't even want either, right? What am I doing? Where am I walking? What? I mean, yeah, I want eel for Kraken. But I don't even want Kraken right now. I do want Spider though. Alright, happy napping. Again, going the wrong way, what the hell? So we got these spirits here now. Oh no, here we go. Fate spirits. How come no second class? I'm gonna take a second class later. I don't really like taking a second class at level 10 already. Like I usually take it at some point between level 30 and 50. That's like the best way to do it in my opinion. Because most of the time you wanna push like one mastery to 50 before you start taking the second mastery. What the? No, that's the wrong way around. We need to go over here. Oh, shit, I hate this level so much. I have like no idea where to go every time I'm here. But yeah, I should probably start, I don't know, the two-hander thing. Should I start using a two-hander? Yeah, the crossbow would have been great, but no crossbow for me. Alright, next. Alright, adios. See you around. See you later, maybe. Hopefully. Or tomorrow. How does my girlfriend feel about being a doctor? Being with a doctor? She didn't complain so far. Fake doctor though, like, Wait, no, it's not a fake doctor, it's a Grim Dawn doctor, right? Doctor of Grim Dawn. It's so stupid. I really want like another, like a different movement ability from my medal. I want like a teleport or something. I don't want another Shadow Strike here. I gotta like change around my medal on 8. What the hell? Wait, there's one more down on the... What's it called? The dungeon here. Yo, Billy, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Bonjour, monsieur. Or more like bonsoir already, right? Why are there so many pedo bears in my chat? What the hell? What's wrong with you guys? Next one over here, Ruins of Abid. Wait, Ruins of Abid and then one in the city, right? That's it. Just a cute bear. He did nothing wrong. I'm full. Let's get the one and the Gloom Ward as well. That's okay. Nice to go for. Yo, Naomi and Aham, how are you guys? Go game. You know my answer. Just play Grim Dawn. How are you? Did you finally get some good pet belts by Uber? Okay. How many devotion points do we have? 30? That's good enough, right? Let's go to Elite now, right? Before we start Elite though, let's check out some, like, if there are some other items I should aim for Phantasmal Blades. Like, let's check out the item database here and write, or like check item skill modifiers, right? Then we check Phantasmal Blades here. And then we take the rares. Okay, so this thing here, Cauldron Viper, this one would be pretty nice. Yeah, Death's FG obviously. Spectral Arbalest would have been so good, but yeah, we didn't get it. Feels bad, man. Oh, these are Vitality items though, right? I guess one is for Bleed. These are Vitality. Vitality base at least. But that should still be fine. No. He didn't give you a link, or did you not enjoy his builds?
Still drunk. He's You're not looking. You will need. Give you good price. Got left.
Wait, what is this? Amber effigy, that's not what we need. Chaos Rust instead of Elemental? No, not yet. And we're gonna get like level 40 pounds anyways from stash, right? Elemental Bleed instead of Wit Bleed, Cold Pierce? No. What's this? Aether Resistance? No, right now, no. Cold Lightning? No, that's not what we need here. We're just gonna use like level 45 Amulet from whatever she's called again, right? This weapon is nice though. Alright, let's check stash again for a different metal, right? Like different relic at least. I mean, this one is really good for level 50, right? This one is terrible, why do I even have it? It's not like okay for pets, I guess. This one is terrible as well. Oh yeah, but we can also use... Like, let's get two different low card pieces here, and let's get another low card's Gaze and another low card's Coat, right? And then we put like Runestone here. This will fix our elemental resistance and Aether a bit. And then we put like we can put Hallowed Ground here, for example. Yeah, seems nice. The red merits. Those are for Crucible. That allow you to like skip everything up to Gladiator, basically. Which is kind of like ultimate Crucible, right? You can buy them in the Crucible once you've reached Gladiator on a character. Yeah, you're welcome. I will just port to the next one here, White Mire. Do we have 3 Slough necklaces? We have 0. What the? How did I get 0 in normal? Also, depending on my spirit, like it's pretty low, right? I might need to like drop my offhand soonish and use like dual blades instead, and maybe like use some dual wielding for filler instead of Phantasmal Blades, like on top of Phantasmal Blades, right? Might be needed. Maybe the spirit requirement of this isn't too bad. Claymore of Ruthlessness though. Yeah, we can use it, right? It's okay then. 18% CDR instead. Let's just use that one. Also, actually, we don't need the chaos resistance here in this act, right? So we might as well just use it now. I got some devotions to pick. What the hell? Oh. The red guard. +1 Oscars to Necromancer. But yeah, I also wanted to check out which faction gives me like +1 Oscars to Nightblade, and like which faction build now does give me that. Because we cannot use Everest of Andreonius or the Empowered Essence of Baronath for +1 Oscars and Amulet anymore, right? Alright, I guess we got enough Slough necklaces here now. It's pretty nice. Let's go back to White Mire here. Just get Gargoyle Belt. Yeah, right. Where is it? There it is. This doesn't give me pierce resistance though, right? And currently I just need to pierce. It's more important. Alright, let's check out Grim Tools here real quick. And check out which of these faction items give me stuff, right? Faction items. Can I just like check all faction items at once? Is that possible? Guess it's not. +1 soldier. Wait, that's it. Okay. So, not Devil's Crossing. What about rovers? +1 Occultist. Nope. Homestead. +1 Shaman. Black Legion. Black Legion is +1 Nightblade, okay. So you gotta get this Legion thing here, right? What song is this? Hey, Rocket and Harry, how are you? This is the last song of this remix here. Like 1.5 hours in. It's called Smilla Play. Apparently. Yeah, you're welcome. Also, I really don't need the ectoplasm here, right? I can just use like a black tallow or something for Aether instead, right? Aether Soul or black tallow, I guess. Should be better. I don't want to max this, right? Like, not now at least. Oh yeah, you got some devotion points here to assign, such as Harvest Months. And oh yeah, Harp, we should go for the Harp now. This needs to level. You made your first penalty build with Invoker set, nice. Yeah, it's a little squishy for hardcore, that's true. You're probably using the Mage Hunter class, right? But Mage Hunter has pretty nice absorption, right? You can use like Maven Sphere, just max that out. Inquisitor Seal, just max that out. And then you also use the Phoenix Devotion on top. That's some really nice absorption. It's very bad. I think it's okay. It's not very bad. Wait, what? No, I want this guy. I don't want Duncan. No. Could join us. There we go. I think Invoker's penalty should be okay. Pretty nice. I just don't like it for leveling, but later, endgame, with a like corresponding set, it should be okay. Why is it bad for leveling? Because greater fireball is better. Check my Grim Dawn builds, nice. Yeah, thanks for checking them out, man. Like, you just use Greater Fireball and use like... You use your points for something else, right? You use like a cooldown based ability like I don't know, Flash Freeze, throw the Sky Shard, Calidar's Tempest with Transmuter instead, and then you just use a Fireball as a filler, and that's gonna be better than any kind of Penalty leveling ever. Or you just use, and then like later on at level like 75 plus, you can also use Stormfire, at least once you have the blueprint for that, right? And just spam that in between. Or like Seal of Skies, or even with Chill Spikes, right? Like Panetti is very point hungry and also needs proper gear support. If you don't have the gear or the points to like support it properly, then it's pretty bad. Like just underwhelming. Where are you running? Hello? Never used the Dornbreaker set with retaliation damage. Yeah, didn't like Fox play that as well, and I've seen several builds in the forums using that set as well. Pretty nice. It's pretty strong now. Like the best lightning retaliation build out there for sure. I think I should actually like put more points to Blade Trap. Like Blade Trap is pretty nice for AoE, like trash AoE, and for CC. I like it a lot actually. It's just useless later on unless you use a Ramtongue set, right? Maybe I should use the Ramtongue set with this stuff. I think Ramtongue set is better if you play like Infiltrator. And it's also better if you play Infiltrator with the offhand, right? And not with the two-hander. Yo, Rekball League National League, how are you, man? How are you guys? Do you think Aegis Shieldbreaker is worth? I mean, yeah, you can do like Virtue Shieldbreaker, that's pretty good. Like Fire Aegis. It's not bad at all. Like Virtue... It's a little over-nerfed in my opinion, like it's not as good as it could or should be in my opinion, but it's still pretty good. Definitely worth playing, I would say. I think Krigor has a Virtue sets Shieldbreaker as well. I would say that one is at least decent. Like definitely worth playing. Wait, which part heals me? Oh, it's this part? But like 1 point is, what, 35% busted already? So I just put points onto the damage type I actually scale on it. The first part in this case. Yeah, Virtue and Blaze Heart, and that's all you need. Like, the Blaze Heart is also like super easy to get, obviously. Virtue, well, that's not too easy to get, but if you have the blueprint, then you basically have the full set because of Transmutation, right? Revenant Devotion still good after nerf? Yeah, sure, it's still very good. It was like completely busted before, so it being like nerfed, like they nerfed attack and casting speed by 2%, right? Of course it's still good. And okay, the resistance reduction also got nerfed by like 1 second duration. But as long as you have like more than one skeleton out there and they like attack your enemy, you will have the resistance reduction constantly applied anyway, right? So yeah, it's still really good. Definitely super good. What kind of ring is legendary? I mean, any purple ring is a legendary ring. Like this one, for example. Maybe I'm like not really understanding what you mean though. Around here, but welcome to the stream. Can you even entrap Krieg? You can't, right? Can't. This fight might take a little longer here, as always. Elite Krieg is... No, don't crush my friends at Devil's Crossing. 867 Monkas. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I think we were fine, right? We were fine here. Yeah, like Phantasmal Blades just heals me way too much. Easy clap. Super Saiyan Krieg Monkas. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, got it. Actually, I forgot one part, right? Which I will do soon. Yeah, also this quest, I forgot this quest as well. Goliath signal is purple, is it legendary? Nani? It's blue, what are you saying? Yeah, okay, I know what you're saying, like the way how you're trolling. But like the ring itself, like the background is purple, like blue, right? And because of that, it's a blue item, not a purple item. So yeah, legendaries are purple. I have like purple background, and epic items have blue black background. Green items have green background, etc. Alright, devotions. We wanna get the harp here, right? Wait, oh no, wait. What? Okay, let's put it to this now. So for Act 2, you always want like max out pierce resistance, right? Also bleed and physical would be pretty nice to have good values on those as well. And even he gets entrapped for like 0.1 seconds, right? Oh well. Wonders of alacrity. That's unfortunately not what we need. It's pretty bad for us. So after this, I wanna go for Azraka, right? Azraka means I need to get Empty Throne, for example. Empty Throne should be good here. Oh yeah, let's do the stuff that I forgot here. Gotta clear this rift gate here. And then also got this order book here. And also the fabric. Fabric number 1. No fabric here. Fabric number 2. And fabric number 3. And then there's another quest we forgot. A lot more guys. Down this road there are like two fatties. Virus and Pagra. Alright. Blade Flipper's pretty useful against these guys. And then there's also Agram, who we should have a chat with. Like mostly because he just gives us some free experience. That's why he's not too hard to find either. There he is.
Well, I'll be.
Don't trap Olga. I just need his soup, man. His soup is so delicious.
Well,
Well done, well done. Okay, got this, we got that. Let's max this out and then maybe get some cunning.
good. You're
Stack some cunning.
The warden's defeat is.
Okay, the Warden's defeat is a great victory for us. Seems good. Okay, also kill this guy here. You're finished, traitor. Rest in peace. Wait, what? Did I not kill Milton? Nani? I actually need to kill Milton because his amulet is really good. What you need?
Greetings.
And we're gonna respec some devotions here, right? Yeah, like this.
Stay strong.
And then put these here. And then we just need one more purple here, and then we can start taking Azraka. It's gonna be really good.
Got something you need stashed.
Also, we can change around pants. Oh, we can't, we have no physique. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I have to like start investing to Soldier Mastery now. Like, we have no physique whatsoever. 46 Essence of Bernath with Aether resistance. Instead of Pierce. No, we don't need that, right? Not now, at least. Herald's Ward. Nope. Nope. We could use like a +1 All Skills Nightblade Amulet. I mean Relic there, right? There's the... what is it called? Slaughter? Yeah, this one. It's pretty nice. Like Rampage, Inferno, Ruination. Rampage, Inferno, Ruination. One needs a Rigid Shell. Rampage, Inferno, Ruination, and what else? A Blast Whetstone. Right. So Blast Whetstone and a what is it? Rigid Shell. Yeah. For Inferno, and then we got Slaughter here, and then we use this instead of that. Seems good. I'm just looking for Acid and Pierce and Chaos and Aether resistance here and belts, for example. This one would have Pierce at least. But I mean, we also need the Vitality, right? Yeah, we gotta kill Milton Hart. I somehow didn't kill him. Right, I was here, right? But... oh, there he is. Okay. I was searching the wrong house again. I'd probably use PP over here and then Bloodbath here. Oh no, this is dual wield only. Damn. I guess that kinda sucks. That's a pretty decent medal though. And yeah, the amulet we have right now gives us pierce resistance, but this new one will give us even more. Right? This one gives us 15 pierce and 15 elemental. It's really good. We're gonna lose some stun, but that should be okay, right? Also, we should use something like a black tallow in there. To increase our chaos resistance here. I don't know, this is really good. If we use this belt, we can use this metal, right? Without a problem. Without any, like, acid problem. What about gloves? Do I have like perdition gloves? Not right now, right? To bleed. Is there a way to... I mean, yeah, I could just put soul shard on that for now, right? Like this. Yeah, that's fine. We put the relic, I mean the metal over here. Then we get like a teleport, defensive teleport. Like... Run off... Lift off this order, right? This one? Level 50, huh? Wait, there's the Dreeg thing, right? The Dreeg thing is level 33 for something, for some reason. Yeah, this one is really good. Let's use this. Dreeg's Vector. Okay. Seems good. And then we retrieve the add-ons here. Put this over here. Put this here. And yeah, we are like capped all around. Too much. Pretty stacked. Also, this guy's ring is really good now, right? Skinner's Family Seal. Pretty nice. We should retrieve some points here from this and that. Let's just do it. Shouldn't take too long. We gotta talk to this guy anyway, right?
Well, we have to hit them hard and fast.
How much CR is possible? I don't think there's... Maybe like 80% is the cap, but usually it's really hard to get like more than 30 to 40%, right?
Safe journey.
Yeah, I think I have to like go for Soldier now. Let's start up here. This, that. But I'm not using a 2-hander right now, so I can't use this yet. Yeah, devotion that gives flat CR would be so sick. I mean, you have the Hourglass devotion for that. But I think also they know that CDR and devotions would be really broken actually right now. And that's why I didn't add any. Because they would have to like... Yeah, like Hourglass is there, but Hourglass is... it's not like a flat CDR devotion, it's a... And also Hourglass got nerfed like multiple times already. And Hourglass is also like heavy investment, right? It's a tier 3 devotion. It's not that easy to like go for it. If you add like flat like CDR on on a tier 2 or tier 1 devotion even. That would be pretty broken. And would require them to like balance everything around that 1 devotion, right? That's probably not worth the effort. Still no crossbow, by the way. She's bad now. Our glass is still kinda broken? I mean, yeah, it's still pretty good. On specific builds it's really good still. I wouldn't say it's really that broken anymore. It's like really strong, yeah, but compared to how broken it was like some years or months ago, like some years ago, it's nowhere close to how it was. Yo, FlappyM, how are you, man? And Snow is here as well. Hey, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I think we should put this on the Blade Spirits now.
Keep your weapon.
Decaying of Alacrity. This is really good for like Shaman leveling actually, right? If you wanna like Shaman leveling. Do Shaman leveling with Savagery. This weapon is insane for that. Gotta kill 3 bandit forges first, right? Or we can just port inside. So 1 more. Wrong rift, by the way. Lean Lao, hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Skelly army is level 100 and running. Nice. Is it like Kabbalist or Ritualist? Is it Lost Souls? Lost Souls Kabbalist? Can't you summon like a Gargantuan? Like Skeletal Gargantuan from a relic as well. That one looks pretty funny when it's like your pet. Oh, pork jam. Lost Souls, yeah. So it's like Vitality, and you have the Hellhound to give you like to give your pet some Vitality damage as well. Oh no, you have like double Hellhound actually with Lost Souls, right? Double Hellhound and Skeletons. Those are like the squishiest pets ever, but I guess. Like the head-on is pretty squishy as well, right? He's not like I mean, I guess you're still using the poison dude, the stinky potato guy. As like a 1-pointer at least, right? For like tank stuff for you. Did I kill the blue boss? Maybe, right? Hopefully. Wait, did my blade trap like interrupt his my blade trap actually interrupted him casting his shield, right? Like he's not using his shield because of blade trap. It's OP. What? I didn't know you could do this. Yeah, Dirge of Arcovia Relic is the one that gives you oh no, now he casted it. Wait, what? Money? I don't understand. Do I use Ulo? No, I don't. At least not right now. And I don't think I'm gonna use it later as well. But it still doesn't compare to Poison Fiend build. Yeah, Gall is like way better as far as I know than Lost Souls. Like Lost Souls is okay, it's playable, but it's not like anything super great. Mostly because skeletons just die too fast even with Lost Souls set round. Like skeletons are just too squish. From what I know at least, I don't know. What do you think, Snow? Two seconds cooldown Hellhound though. Oh, you can actually do that. That's crazy. Dune Fiend Dervish still a meme. I don't know. Did it get buffed? A little bit, I think, but not too much, right?
Well met.
Like okay, I give it some. Little man Medikov Jek, welcome to the stream. And probably when I say it's okay, other people would just say it's a meme, because it's not like top tier. People like Reynan would say it's definitely a meme, I guess. I wanna use those over the... Wait, do I? Maybe not. Maybe over Leovanis' ring. How are you? How's the build going? I'm good. The build is good as well. Like, doing good, I would say. How are you? This is just leveling. Should be pretty smooth so far. I mean, it is pretty smooth so far. Just like... some blade trap, some Phantasmal Blades, something of steel for AoE. But yeah, I mean, I'm using low card set, so... it's always kind of smooth when you have low card set, in my opinion. But left-handed Carnage, did I not get like the other one some minutes ago? No, I didn't. Oh, that's the same. What the hell? These are pretty nice for damage, but I don't need any damage on rings. I just need defense. I mean, some more damage would be nice against the skeletons, I guess. Because these are pretty pierce and bleed resistant. Okay. Slav streamer, wait, what? You can get 8 seconds flat off cooldown from Lost Souls and 8 seconds flat from the offhand. Oh wait, what? It's crazy. It's actually crazy. I love Blade Trap against these hogs. Like, calm down there, piggy. Slow down a bit. Oh, fellow streamer. I mean, we're all like inhabitants of the planet Earth, right? So we are all fellows in a way. As a globalist confirmed. I mean, in a way. Not in the way that like most people understand like globalism though, probably. Oh shit. Jenny, welcome to the stream. How are you? Do I wanna use those? No, right? Not right now. Why am I still using like a level 10 item basically? Oh, it's actually not bad though. We're gonna talk to Morny here.
Well, now that
It's actually really nice
come, friend.
for me right now in this situation where I just wanna like max out cunning. Oh yeah, I needed to craft the imbued silver, that's why I'm here. What am I doing? Imbued silver.
I haven't. My source of my job can't. Well,
Oh, holy shit, I'm so bad at talking to this
I
guy.
came upon.
There we go. I mean, for that, Lost Souls is pretty good, right, Snow? It's like good enough for that. It's good enough for like all non-SR content. Definitely. And I mean, if you like to play it, if it's fun for you to play, then that's good enough, right? That's what like most builds should be about. They should be about being fun to play for you. So we are level 50, so we gotta grab some upgrades here in a moment. Hey Eisenmate, how are you? Long time no see indeed, yeah. How are you doing, man? Nice to see you. Going back for Grim Dawn with the update, maybe? Coming back to Grim Dawn. Alright. Here's she died. That hands. Let's go back to Devil's Crossing here and get our level 50 items. This Slumber Stone. Nah, it's not good enough. Not worth keeping at all. Right, so physique should be almost there. We can just use these instead though, right? For Wit and Chaos Runs. Instead of Aether and Elemental, that's good enough, right? Now with this Wit Rats, we can use something else in our metal now, if we would like to. Also, there's a Crimson Spike here that I can use, or just use... We got some options now. There's Void Rent. I mean, we just go for... Void Rent, I guess, after all. Or Rift Warp. What is this? Aether Resistance. What is this? Chaos and Poison. Oh yeah, I think I need the Poison Resistance. Poison's pretty nice here. But this needs, like... for physique. Oh wait, I have even less physique now. These are pretty nice, both of them, right? And then like level 50 stuff. I mean, this Avarice of Andrionis also lost +1 all the rest, right? But look at all these resistances it got instead. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this now? This is crazy. Pierce, Poison, Wit, Aether, Chaos, Elemental instead of +1 all skills. I think that's fair, right? What? It's just insane now. What the hell? And then also we can use like Jewel and the other thing of the Royal Crown, right? Seal of the Royal Crown. Jewel of the Royal Crown. These two should be pretty nice together. Plus Physique, Cunning Spirit, etc. Yeah, then we use this Crescent Moon, right? Should be really good. +1 all skills there. And I think we just use like another weapon as well. Like Crimson Spike, for example, right? I think Crimson Spike should be better than Death Omen here. Or like Beacon of Winter's Veil, actually. But this one needs 58. No, 58. Yeah, let's just use this for now. What about the boat? 58, 58. No, this is good enough, right? You can keep these. These are pretty nice for leveling, actually. Just wanted to come say hi. Alright, alright. Thanks for saying hi, man. Take care, and have no time to play. Oh well. Yeah, thanks for saying hi, and good luck with whatever you have to do right now. See you around.
Stay strong.
Okay. Damn, this thing is crazy now. It's really good, actually. Like, so good. All the shit. Like, good thing I still had these, right? Like, I didn't throw them away. Good. Let's do some Pine Barrens here in between. Does anyone have a quick reference guide to what lore nodes to get at level 1 for fast leveling? I mean, you get them from Conclave of the Three, you get them from Coven's Refuge, you get 2 from Fort Icon. It's important that you're still level 1 though, otherwise you will have enemies spawn here and they might kill you. And then you can get 1 from Barrowholm. And those are like the ones that I get, but I think there's like 1 or 2 more, which I don't really bother with, but you can go for those as well. Yeah, we should put a Bloodbath here now. We're actually dual wielding now, so we can use that. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the +1 all skills Nightblade belt, right? When we are friendly with Black Legion. So like after these quest things. You're welcome. Stone effigy, that's also not what we want, right? I don't know, damage starts to fall off a bit, I think. Yo, Fugger1289, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Maybe I gotta use like another damaging ability on top. Or start spamming those after all. The thing is, nah, I can't use the Transmutation, right? Because it converts to Vitality and we're not scaling Vitality damage at all. It's a little bit awkward. Oh wait. That's why I'm... oh shit, what the hell am I doing? That's why I'm missing something. I got to resummon the Blade Spirits on the ship. And they also apply my resistance reduction, right? Yeah, it's like a lot of damage I was missing all the time. Whoops. That's so classic me, right? Forgetting to resummon Blade Spirits. Hey man, watched the soldier video you recommended the other day. Huge help. Nice. Glad I could help you with that. Brixis probably. What's the left mouse button? Was AFK a bit? It's from the Reddick Slaughter. That's the bloodbath. This thing here. Fucking Wind Devils. I don't know if you compare Wind Devils with I mean, yeah, I actually don't, because like you have to have them on your main bar, right? Especially weapon farming part. Okay, nice. I mean, yeah, there's a weapon for basically any build you would like that you can do in this game, so you just have to like know where to get that weapon. And your build should be fine. And yeah, like all of the, or like most of the legendaries in this game are random drops, but you can clear this game with green items only. There's like a green item for basically any build, right? Okay. first legendary on this, no, the second one actually. Devil's Cage. It's an okay one. Okay legendary. Not really great, but it's okay. It is usable.
So how good one?
I'm not gonna do the Blood Feast part. That part's always a bit. It takes a long time, and there's no Devotion Shrine there either, and not really worth it if you just wanna go there for the shrines and reputation.
I wasn't sure.
Ding 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 ding. Alright, let's check out this shop here. Does he still sell a belt? Wait, no, there's no belt. Oh wait, there's a craft. Wait, you craft this, right? These are craftable. I forgot. Legion. Belt, girdle, waist guard. Oh, this is great for leveling now. What the hell? It's level 70. Alright, let's get one blessed waystone thing here. Craft level 51. Blessed whetstone. Let's craft a legion belt here. Also remember that whenever you craft an item here at the smith, it will gain one of these 3 bonuses from a smith. Usually I suggest to either craft it at Engram or the guy Sea Cap District in the endgame. But for leveling, I think this guy is actually fine. Aether, chaos resistance, and HP is what you want most of the time. Like, what you want quite often, right? What do you mean plus random stats? There are no random stats here. Oh, Aether resistance? I mean, that's from... no. Oh, so it rolled Aether resistance as a random stat, and I got bonus Aether resistance from the smith roll here, right? I guess that's fine. You can also use another anti-venom salve here to like overcap poison a bit again. Then put this back here. And yeah, no, we got another +1 all skills to not blade again. Which kinda makes you wanna go back here again. 29 Aether rest bonus in one craft, right? Holy shit. Crap. Okay, these 3 points, and then I just wanna put things over here. Like that. And we continue over here. Yo Zena, how are you? Inspired by the new sword? Yeah, exactly. The new sword is awesome. At least I think so. We will see how good it really is once I'm like 94 here. Probably tomorrow, not today. I kinda wanna theorycraft a infiltrator with the new offhand and ram tongue set as well. Or like pierce Phantasmal Blades. Like see if that's any good or not. But which weapon do you even use for that? Like which one-handed piercing caster weapon do you use? Rancor? Yeah, Rancor is pretty good. Like it killed Ravager, killed SR 65 to 66 on hardcore as well. Overall, it's like one of my better builds, I would say, because it can kite around a lot. Because of that, do stuff like Ravager as well, by just kiting around. Good evening, Tali. Talis. Should I add the S or just without the S? Tali or Talis? I only remember that I shouldn't, like, speak out the UK part. Talis, yeah, there you go. And the new weapon is called Spite. And you can get the blueprint at the same vendor where you can also get the Rancor blueprint. So at the Dree Coven guy in Act 7. So it's not that hard to like make the build, I guess. I mean, in my Grim Tools you can see me using Ravager Helm, but you can also use like Ram Tongue or any helm actually, it's pretty whatever. I think I just want to push for Alderon's Rage, right? And then after that I start using Warcry as well. And I think I want to use Warcry instead of Ring of Steel later in the endgame. But right now it's pretty nice AoE. I also want to use Blitz instead of Shadow Strike because of the minus DA that this has. Yeah, Warborn is... Warcry is busted with Warborn, that's true. Even without it, I think it's pretty good. It doesn't really have 100% uptime without it, right? But it's still pretty nice. And what is this? Yeah. I would say it's still better than the Fumble of Ring of Steel, right? Because Ring of like Fumble is kinda, I guess Fumble is pretty nice for softcore, but it's also okay for hardcore, but it's pretty RNG, right? And you want Warcry instead or on top. Like you definitely want the Warcry and then you maybe want Fumble on top. On Ring of Steel. I guess using Ring of Steel on top wouldn't be too bad either. Because Phantasmal Blades, I mean, you are a ranged character in a way, but also you have more damage when you are close because of shotgun, right? So at least when you're playing anything but bleed on Phantasmal Blades. You missed a better shell? Damn. That's actually pretty bad, but the thing is, we don't need as many better shells anymore, right? They actually reduced the amount of better shells that you need now for crafting. So hopefully we will never ever have to like actually farm better shells over and over. Right? Mask of Delirium. Wait, what is that again? It's like a blue mask, right? I mean, yeah, the headpiece is pretty flexible on this build. You can use like whatever you want. Here's item that gives flat RR. Flat RR though, I mean, I'm using Scales of Oil Karma for flat RR, right? Which I should spec into, actually. That's my next thing. I need 1 point here and then go for this. Because the Rancor, I mean the Spite, also has like global vitality to pierce conversion, so we're actually converting the proc damage. And also Scales has weapon damage now on top, so it's pretty nice. Bounty Hunter hat. Yeah, there are like many alternatives. I think like once you have Ravager Helm though, I think nothing really beats it, right? Because Ravager Helm has like the proc, I mean the ability which has more resistance reduction, which stacks. Like we don't need flat resistance reduction when we have Scales of Oil Karma already. Yeah, like Pasmonoscus is also really good. New vendor, legendary blueprint. Yeah, that's the only new one. This quest should be skipped. You mean the which one? This one? I don't know. It's still lots of better shells, right? Like you get lots of better shells here. Pretty okay experience. You get a shrine as well at the Golos Cave. I think it's alright. I guess you can skip it if you don't like shells and don't need like the additional shrine, but I think it's pretty worth to do. Black Star of the Seed. That's a pretty nice medal as well, right? Does the non-mythical version also reduce flat RR? Like have flat reduction to resistances? Wait, where is it? There it is. Yeah, it has actually. That's pretty nice. I should probably keep this for Maybe not this character, but for another future leveling character. Yeah, Bounty Hunter is more like the poor man's choice. Like it's not bad, but it might even be better than Ram Tongue, to be honest. Like it's easier to get than Ram Tongue. It also has +1 skills to Soldier, right? Not only to... Is it like +1 Nightblade, Inquisitor and Soldier, something like that? But again, does it beat Ravager? Probably not, right? So yeah, it might actually be better than Runtime. At least for this build. We're pretty tanky just face tanking the Amalgam here. I mean, we have 11k HP at level 57, but yeah, that is pretty tanky. Definitely. Damage could be a little bit better, but I think it's fine. Okay. We're level 58. We could use another belt if we wanted to, but I think the +1 Nightblade belt is actually pretty nice, right? Also, we're gonna choose Carmen's Chosen, right?
There are two other.
I have come to represent.
Tank without Soldier. What do you mean? What do you mean? No soldier skills on bar, that's true. I'm just a soldier in disguise. I'm just a Nightblade, guys. Full cunning Nightblade. Full cunning is kind of a lie. I have 2 points in physique and, well, yeah, 0 points in spirit down. Also, the reason why I ended up switching Barbaros pants for Arcane Harmony is that with Arcane Harmony I don't need to put any points into physique and also none into spirit, right? Like Arcane Harmony gives me the A, which otherwise I would have to get from physique, and also gives me spirit, which otherwise I would have to like put points into to equip my amulet, for example. So yeah, it's actually better than Barbaros in this case, I would say. Because like the OA that Barbaros has, I will make up for that with like all the cunning that I get instead, right? And also Arcane Harmony has skill disruption protection, which is pretty nice when you play a spam caster, right? So we killed Bolvar, we got the like Legion stuff. Did we also... Oh no, we didn't find the farmers yet. Farmers should be around here though, probably. Yeah, there they are. And now we also go over to Fort Heron and kill the Necromancer there. That's the like handy thing about going Caimans, right? You can just do all the quests in advance, and they won't like they won't care if you do it like in advance or later. Right? That really doesn't matter. Damn, Blade Trap is like 0 damage, right, without conversion. By the way, for this build, like endgame, I guess Rhyme Tongue, like full Rhyme Tongue set would be an option as well, but full Rhyme Tongue set would synergize better with the offhand and then going Infiltrator instead, right? Also full Rhyme Tongue, and I mean for this build also full SR set would work, right? Because you have like basic flexible slots, you don't just need the weapon, nothing else. Yeah, it's basically the new Rancor, right? New Pierce Rancor. Like they basically deleted the Pierce Rancor build by giving this minus 3 seconds recharge instead of 100% recharge. And that way you couldn't use Rancor together with that anymore. But now we got Spite instead, which basically does the same thing. So, and I think when it comes to conversion, Spite should actually perform better, right? Because the Transmuter converted your Pierce to Vitality, right? So you actually lost your piercing damage there. But with Spite you don't lose it anymore. And Spite has like full Vitality and full Chaos conversion to Pierce. And then you just need like Global Elemental or like Cold to Pierce conversion, right? And you can get that with Rings and Belt. Or Rings and shoulder piece, you can get like 80 to 90%. With the like Chosen Mantle, I believe. There's like a Chosen Mantle that gives you like 30% Elemental to Pierce on average conversion, right? And then you could actually use like Spellbreaker Belt, like use Spellbreaker Belt and then use the Chosen Mantle instead. You wouldn't have like full conversion for Elemental done, but like close to full conversion, like 80 to 90% I believe. Maybe actually up to 100%, I'm not sure. Like the rings can roll up to 30% conversion, right? So if you have double 30% conversion on rings, and then the shoulder, I don't know, let's make like 24 to 36, then you're at like 96% conversion. It's pretty hard to get that though, right? Like that just basically requires you to have GD stash, right? Because not only do you want like good conversion roll on the shoulder piece, you also want like good prefix and suffixes, right? Or like, yeah, I guess. I mean, if it's like a legendary that has like different rolls on conversion, I'm fine with that, because at least you don't have to roll affixes on top of conversion, right? But when it comes to like a green piece, and you're like relying to have max rolls for conversion on that green piece, Yeah, good luck getting that in conjunction with like decent pre suffixes, right? Just be lucky for that. Zarya? Do I really want to fight her? No, right? Takes ages to kill her anyway. Wait, what? What? Let me through, please. Okay. Legendary, wow. Let's take 1 point here and then Tom Soldier. Did I just miss all of them with my Phantasmal Blades? Are you kidding me? My inventory is too little. Yeah, it actually is. There's not even like room to play Tetris anymore. Whatever, I should get Scales will come, alright, and bound this to like this. Alright.
Well met.
We need the tome though. Yo, it's Ganju. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for the follow, much appreciated. What is this? This is like a scepter? Yeah, this is like a revolver. Okay, perfect. Seems good.
I am told when the Legion was forced to abandon, let's Inquisitor.
Come see what's left of my wares.
We don't need anything here, right? We don't need any upgrades actually. Oh wait, we should probably not sell the clusters though. Also not sell the club. Clubs are pretty nice. For crafting and leveling actually. Stern, well. I think I have one in my stash anyway, right? Can keep this also for leveling. Seems good. Put this here, well, these are gonna be trashed, right? Put this here. Put these here as well. Actually, I need like 3 of these. Okay.
You're here.
Gonna see and for Daikon. Let's talk to the Khan guys here. Should get some, like, 2 more levels, I guess.
May the light.
These seals, yeah, I did this as well. I did that as well. Okay, not really 2 levels, but 1.5. Are these lore notes worth it? They're not worth it, right? Not anymore, nah, not really. Yeah, more points. Let's try to get that other round's rage ASAP. Do we actually have to kill these now, right?
Good. You very precise.
That will be done. Look at this and tell me that Blade Trap is trash. It's pretty good for leveling actually. As a support skill at least. Hello, can I enter please? Thank you. I think Blade Trap is just as good / bad as OFF is. It's just that like less people use it because it's like you get it later in the Nightblade tree than OFF and the Arcanist tree, right? So you can like not really ever have the feeling where you just press like one OFF and everyone dies. But you can. Like you would have the same, like you would have that feeling with OFF, but never with Blade Spirit, right? I mean with Blade Trap. But once you can use it, especially when you level with Phantasmal Blades, I think it's really good. It fits the theme, it fits the damage types as well. Pretty nice. And it's really good for like AoE CC. Heals you off like all enemies hit. It's pretty nice. But yeah, it's always trash against things like Lucius. Which soldier skills am I gonna max out? The exclusive. And the field command and squad tactics as well. And then also this passive here, military conditioning. Maybe this one as well, it's the Arts of Battle. Or Decorated Soldier, or both of them. I'm not quite sure. Depending on like what I need more, like slow resist. I mean, I think I take like 2 points here. Then I max this out, or like almost max it out. I max these out as well. This one. And military conditioning. Like in this build, Soldier is just the support class. And yeah, welcome to the stream. Damn, I'm so bad at like reading out some names. Oh, Amber. Let's craft an Amber real quick here. I don't think I need this, no. Let's get an Amber here. Yeah, I can't read any Slav names. I shouldn't even try, right? It's always gonna end up as a disaster. Yeah, ABB is... like, some people say ABB is okay for leveling, but I think ABB is actually trash for leveling. Like, you just use Knight's Chill, right? Or AoE. And then you use, like, Phantasmal Blades as a nuke on top of this, and that's, like, good enough. For early game. And then, if you, like, want more AoE, you can use those together with Blade Trap. And, like, for single turret, you can also support this with Shadow Strike, I guess. I don't know, that seems like good enough in my opinion. Don't even bother, he says, yeah. Also building Blademaster, currently level 51, but I'm missing a lot of legendaries, okay. I mean, that's not the first Blademaster I made, the other Blademaster I did was like a dual-wield Blademaster. You can check that guy out on YouTube. And I would not advise you to play Phantasmal Blades on a Blademaster unless you want to play the Spite weapon. But then again, Spite is pretty easy to get, right? You just need to be revered with the Cult of Tariq in Act 7. And I mean, yeah, then you get it, basically. Because it's like a blueprint and you just buy the blueprint and then you craft the weapon. Why am I doing this quest again? It's not bad to do this, I guess. It's okay. Oh, I can check out one thing though. Like maybe they reduced the cost of the shrine down here, right? Because the shrine down here needed like 1 purple mat on normal, 2 purple mats on elite, and 3 on fucking ultimate. Like this shrine was never worth it. Maybe on normal, but even on normal, 1 purple mat was really expensive already. By the way, if you wanna have a shortcut here, just walk over here and then click here. That's how you skip the first part of this, like the first level here. Like skip half of the first level there. I guess some lore is okay. Okay, let's check this out down here. Maybe they actually reduced the cost of this shrine. I wasn't down here for quite some patches, so. But this place was, I don't know, not really that worth it anymore to go to. Ever since Forgotten Gods came out, at least. Yo man, how are you, man? Welcome, welcome. Let's get this guy and check out the shrine then. Yeah, okay, it's still expensive AF. Holy shit, why did I not reduce the cost of this? Like, this fucking shrine is 2 purples on elite and 3 purples on ultimate. Hack and slay. got a whole new meaning, right? So yeah, we're gonna boycott this shrine because it's a scam. Okay, yeah, it's still not worth to go here. It's just a mess. I mean, at least we checked it out. Now we know again. Now we know that nothing has changed here. Halo Reach. Is Halo Reach like the hack in Hack and Slay or what? I actually don't know, I haven't played Halo Reach ever. Poisoned Markadars of Ruin. I guess of nah, it's pretty bad, right? It's just bad. How was your nap, by the way, Circle? Did you even nap? Like, you came back pretty early, right? Was okay. Alright. Poisoned Warcleaver of Alacrity, well that's pretty bad, right? You want Celerity preflex suffix here for casting speed, not attack speed. Got 2 more to assign here, 3 more in a bit. How many more do we need even? We're at 51, 52 after this. 3 more. Yeah, we can also do that in Ultimate, right? I kinda wanna see how fast I can kill Logarian with this build, because Logarian might be a little bit difficult in the late round for this. Spam Phantasmal Blades, like, I mean, cooldown based Phantasmal Blades. Might not have the best damage against Logarian. Bean Scale Jacket. That's, okay, I guess. It's gonna be more materials for me. Let's go back to common here. Got two friends of mine into playing Grim Dawn. One is quite overwhelmed. Comes from D3. I mean, that's good then. He's supposed to be overwhelmed when he comes from D3, right? But yeah, don't let the game frustrate him too much. All my resistances for ultimate, they're fine, right? I just need to like switch out this soul shard for a black tallow, and then we're fine. I'm not gonna do Bangargoth stuff in Elite. D3 is like a tutorial? Yeah, kinda. Kinda true. Okay, so we got this. Now I wanna go for Uzad, alright. So we need Uzad and Kraken. So this one we're gonna go for sure. And now we're gonna retrieve this one. And let's just go for Uzad for now. We're still not using a two-hander, so we can wait with taking Kraken, right? Also, like, you don't need to level Kraken anyway, so yeah, that's fine. Wait, we did got the shrunks here, yeah. Okay. Took you long enough. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, we got Alderon's Rage now. It's pretty nice. This will boost our offensive ability by quite some bits, and also percent pierce and movement speed in case I did not have maxed out movement speed yet. Well, I do now, at least. Let's also check the spawn for the chest here. Well, no chest here. Which means it should be around the other blood wagon, right? There are like at least 3 spawn locations, I believe, and the chest was not at spawn location number 1 and 2. So maybe it's over here. Maybe not. Maybe I just missed it. Oh well, whatever. Another Everest of Andrionius. Shit. Yeah, Everest is like so good now. It was okay, like pretty nice before already, but it's really good now. And I feel like Essence of Bernath was better than Everest before, like obviously. But now Everest is just like always better than Bernath, right? You just don't swap around this to Essence of Bernath anymore while leveling. Yeah, I lost +1 Oscars, but look at these belts that you can craft now, like the belts that you can craft from the factions, right? The factions have some blueprints for belts that you can craft, and all those belts have like +1 Oscars now, so you can just craft one of these belts, and then you have like a belt at level 35, one at 55, and one at 75, I believe. Right, that's like the 55 version. So that's pretty nice. Anyone tried Last Epoch? I did watch a lot of Last Epoch, but I didn't actually play it myself because I did not agree with the like monetarization model they had. Like I don't think you should be like have to pay more for a beta than for a release game. I mean that said, I can understand why they did it like that. It's just that I didn't have the like I didn't agree with that, and I didn't have the money to spend on it. But it does look pretty promising, right? I think if they just give it like better graphics or like overall like a smoother, like they smooth it up a bit, it could be great. Like the skill trees, etc. That looks great. I like the ideas that you like. You basically have like a skill tree for each of your skills, right? That's awesome. But I did not like the sound in the game, like sound effects. I did not like the graphics at all. I don't know, all that seemed really like pre-alpha. I mean, I don't need like perfect graphics. I mean, Grim Dawn doesn't have like the best graphics ever either, but at least it looks good, right? It looks smooth. But the Epoch looked, I don't know, it looked a little bit weird, I think. And hopefully they're gonna fix that. If not, I guess you just have to get used to it if you play it. They're working on it. Oh, that's good then. And yeah, I would probably get it once it's out. Like, once it's actually cheaper than the beta, right? And because it does look nice, like I'm gonna try it out for sure. And they're also pretty nice to like they know how to create some hype around the game, right? They were kinda... They maybe did not exactly know how to handle all the hype once they created it, but at least they were like able to create it in the first place, right? Like the for example, the challenge to like the 1 to 50 leveling challenge on hardcore that they streamed. That was very fun to watch in my opinion. And I mean, if Crate did something similar for Grim Dawn, that would be like, I don't know, every Grim Dawn player's wet dream, right? Like a 1 to 100 solo cell challenge or something like that. Alright, this fight might take some time. Because I probably don't have the best damage against him. Also have to watch out for the poison shotgun here and the tentacles. I mean, I am wearing low card set after all, so I'm pretty vulnerable against physical hits. Also should probably kill these guys because I can't kill Logarian fast enough. For these guys, not matter. I mean, I do have the Ghoul Devotion, so I can like take a hit and heal up afterwards, it's okay. Actually, Easy Club just took me ages to kill it. Graphics doesn't make the game. Yeah, that's true, but the game is coming out in fucking 2019 or 2020 even. It should at least look like decent, right? I don't mind like minimalistic graphics if they look good, but I don't know. The graphics seemed just bad. At least when I saw it. I will deal with the witch, actually. Yeah, I should just kill her.
So our great
Toxido.
good, you're back. I struggled with you see the Luminari long.
Should we do acts 5, 6, and 7 even? Probably not, right? Oh, that's really nice. I was like pretty lucky actually to get this from the quest completion here. Mimi graphics, yeah, kinda. Alright. Let's just kill her. I don't need any of her augments. By killing her I get like faster reputation with Black Legion. Anastasia, no. Also you can farm her MIs when you kill her, so that's also okay, I guess. It's all about how many hours you spend outside the game planning how to play it. Yeah, exactly, like it's all about Grim Tools, right? Do we like use another experience potion? I actually don't think so, right? Like we're probably just gonna be done with this difficulty here. I mean, this one has +1 Nightblade, but it's gonna be hard to beat Everest of Andrionius for leveling, right? It's just so good now. You can do this real quick, just like farm some seals. And then I'm gonna be done here with Elite. Easy to beat Everest, to be honest. Just use Wilhelm. True. If you have Wilhelms, yeah. I don't. I still don't. I killed the Creative Entertainment boss once, but I don't really feel like farming it yet. To be honest, the boss fight is just pretty... I don't know. It is hard, yeah, but also kind of stupid at the same time, right? Just full clear this here. At least full clear the cultists. Let's not full clear the ghouls, those are like whatever. But I mean, they didn't reduce the amount of seals that you need for crafting, so you still need to farm tons of seals. And I think I'm out of seals anyway, right? So let's just do seals. Seal. I haven't tried the Reign of Terror mod yet, no. But I've heard that it's pretty nice, pretty good. I've actually not tried a single mod in Grim Dawn yet. Except for like Grim Internus, but I mean that's not a mod, right? That's just something else. I mean, yeah, Grim Internus is a mod. Never mind. Grim Internus is a mod. There's some more cultists over here, right? These guys or whatever, they don't drop seals. It's basically Diablo 2 with GG graphics and mechanics, yeah. There's that one, and then there's one that adds like Titan Quest and Diablo 3 masteries as well. And those two seem to be pretty nice apparently. but I've never tried them myself. Alright, so that's gonna be it for normal and elite leveling for this character. This Pierce Phantasmal Blades Blademaster. For those of you watching from YouTube, thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next episode.